Okay, this is about where I started filming before. That's where I'm parked at right there. I'm parked kind of in the middle area of where I'm going to walk to. Sometimes I'll walk this way first, and sometimes I'll walk the way I did today first. Here's another area where you've got water, little stream here. You can see it flowing over there, close to where I parked at there. Coming under down here, and going down in here, and eventually it all goes down to the creek down there. Now, as I said, I don't know how long the memory card I've gotten here lasts. That first video was a little over 30 minutes. So I don't know if this thing lasts for an hour, 45 minutes exactly, because I've never ran it on one video at least to its full extent. So I'm not totally sure when it will play out. So if this stops without me saying I will see you next time and goodbye, if it just stops sort of abruptly, you'll know that's the reason why, and I will probably leave a comment in the description of it letting you know that as well. This here, this goes up. There's some more of the trees here with the leaves changing color. Just a little biology, I guess you would say education here for those that may not know this, for what it may be worth. You see, got a tree that changes, the leaves change colors in the fall, and then they fall off, like a good number of the ones have done already. Those are referred to as deciduous trees. There's somebody coming behind me here. I think I will move over on the other side here. Sounds like a truck. I may be totally wrong. I'll see when it goes by. Close, but I guess you could call it a truck. It kind of has that look, but it's that same blue Jeep that we saw in the previous video. It went the other way. But back to what I was saying, trees that do change their leaves, like the ones we see here, are called deciduous. And ones that don't, which most of the ones that have leaves like this do, but ones like the pine tree you see over here. Let's see here. I don't know how well it shows up. There's a lot of pines in through there that stay green all the time. They are evergreen, if you will, and that's what they're called, evergreens. Cedars, firs, spruce, among others, are evergreen trees. You have a few evergreens that have leaves like these, but not very many. Most of them have things such as pine needles and like that. Magnolia trees are an evergreen tree, and they're one of the few that I know of that actually has leaves. If my dad happens to be watching this, which I'm sure he will because he's subscribed to my channel, he can comment about other evergreen trees that have leaves similar to oaks and sweet gums and maples and hickories and so forth. Because my dad is a forester, and he would know this. My information of it is mostly secondhand, what little I know of it. Some things I do know, but it is not, it's something I enjoy out here, but it's not something I'm by any means an expert on. So like I hear another motor behind me. I'll go ahead and move over here. I thought I heard something back there. May not have. But we will wait and see. It was down in here. I mentioned in my previous video I saw what I thought was a deer, and I think it was down in that area right there where I saw it that time. But it was something, an area very similar to that, along in here at least. There are plenty of deer up in this area because I've seen them when I drove. I've seen them in people's yards. And there's another little evergreen right here. Cedar or fir, one or the other. But I've seen them when I've been out driving, seen them in people's yards, seen them across the road. There are plenty up here, but I don't see them through here very much. Matter of fact, I don't know that I've ever actually seen one through here in this particular area. Although I know they're in here, other than, like I said, the one I saw that I think was a deer, but so far away I couldn't really tell, but it was big enough for me to see it moving. I've been filming for 8 minutes now, so I know it lasts for a good while. All right, let me see if I can zoom in on this before we get there. See something blue in there, kind of? I think it's blue. Let me stop so I can. That's a tent. Some people are camping over here. So we'll see them when we get close enough to them. There were some people for a long time that were camping in here. They had a couple of dogs. I don't know what kind they were, but they liked to bark. And I thought, well, you don't have to worry about anybody sneaking up on them. Them dogs would warn them for sure. I've walked by here a couple of times. I've not been barked at yet by any dogs, so we shall find out in a moment if these people have that or not. They may not even be here. I didn't see a car here. I don't think they're here because they must be gone somewhere. Now right here is an area, you've seen the no camping things, and it says right here, I'll focus in on their tent there, I'll just focus in on the sign here. You can see camping and tent pads only, campfires and metal rings only. But those are areas that you are allowed to camp in around here, and there's a few more of them up here as well. And you do not have to pay. There is a 2-week limit on how long people can stay there, but yeah, you can camp in those areas. And that's nice because I think you can. I've never seen anybody in here that I can remember with a camper, so I'm assuming it's only tent. But I guess you could pull a camper in there. Here's another one here. There's 2 or 3 different spots in here. I don't think anybody's here either. You can see somebody's camped back there. Oh yeah, it's right here. Yeah, 14-day limit. And yeah, alcoholic beverages prohibited. Yeah, I've seen enough beer cans around here that does not get enforced either. Oh, look here, here's another. I showed you this on my previous video. Here's another another one of the trout chutes, as we'll call them, where they can come in here. So we'll try this again on this one. Try to, let's see here if I can get a good spot on that here. Well, here it goes. Here goes nothing. See if I can keep this. I didn't mean to do that. There we go. I was hitting the zoom button there and I didn't mean to. There's the bottom of it. Plunk! That one landed. I don't know if you could see it on there or not, but that one did go through there. There's been a lot of rocks thrown through there over the years. Here's another little. I don't know if there's any water going through here right now. It's just like it's dry. But if it's rained a lot, there'll be water going over there, down through here. There's a little bit. There's a little tiny trickle right here, so there's a little bit coming out over there. Sometimes there's a lot more, obviously, after it's been raining. We just haven't had a whole lot of rain recently. But here's a car coming. Another Jeep. Oh, here comes somebody else too. Alright, I think I'm good now. Battery's getting low. I may run out of battery before I run out of memory on my card here. But here's another area I have filmed this before, where I've walked back through there. So I've been down in this area before. This is getting very close to the area where I've done a lot of filming over the years. And that little trail that I walk on, where you see the roots on the trees that kind of grow out around the creek. So this is getting very close to that area. I'm just walking on the roadside of that area right now. I'm gonna see if I can go before the battery runs out on me here. I'm not sure how much more time I've got on it. There's some other camping areas over here. You can see some cars over there. Some people are over here set up. I think there's 3 camping areas over there. Sometimes I will park there whenever I go walking on that trail. I'll see. Like I said, the alcoholic beverages being prohibited. Yeah, not totally enforced. So it is prohibited, but it's not enough, people to obviously strictly enforce that anyway. I don't really care that people are out drinking. I just wish they would throw them away in approved containers, not on the side of the road. And that tends to be most of the litter you see too, unfortunately. Or I guess you could say fortunately, people that don't drink don't tend to litter as much. Now get close to the end here of where I walk toward. Oh, now this is interesting here. There's some more sweet gum right here that is not even. You can see some of them have turned yellow, but those are still green. I say sometimes they're the first ones to change, and but on some of these they haven't even changed yet. And there's some that's, I think that's a hickory tree, but they've turned yellow. All right, well, I can see my battery is about to give out here any moment, so As soon as it does, it will stop because it's on red here, which means it's letting me know its battery's about to go dead. So I'll just go ahead and wrap it up and say I hope you've enjoyed this. I actually won't be walking much further up this way to where I turn around, and so I don't know how much it'll play out on me, but just to let you know, thanks for joining me on the walk, getting to see all the beauty of it. I hear something moving around over there, probably a squirrel. Somebody up here with some car trouble. Somebody's, it's like they're helping to work on it. I won't film it, zoom in on them, but oh, I know that guy.
If you can find 1202 Pocket Road, you go all the way down to the road stop, take a left, and I'm down
What's
here.
the name of this road, sir?
This is Everett Springs Road.
Everett Springs?
Everett Springs Road.
Everett Springs Road.
Yeah.
We're trying to get a record.
Okay. I'm actually just filming something here, and the people that will see this will get to see me giving somebody some help here. People had some
It's
car trouble.
Everett Springs.
And I'm just going to cut it off right there for this video. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.